Now to get started with the good versus evil / the light versus dark.
Which Hall Heorot is the good and light, and the Fen is the evil and dark.
We can start at Hall Heorot.
As we first walk through the path, you'll notice the banner with the color of violet.
The color violet is the color of the deadly sin pride.
We added this because Hall Heorot was mostly made out of pride.
Now when you enter Hall Heorot, you'll notice the big table,
which is used for the feasting of the people.
There is also another banner with the color orange.
which is the color for the deadly sin of gluttony.
When you move past the table, you'll notice King Hardred's throne.
To the left of the throne are the sleeping chambers.
And to the right is the kitchen.
We will first go into the sleeping chambers.
When you enter, you will see a banner with the color of light blue, which stands for the deadly sin, sloth.
You will also see many beds and paintings.
Now we will enter the kitchen.
The kitchen is very simple with a storage area in the back.
Once outside of Hall Heorot, you'll see how the structure is built.
We researched Viking architecture and added what we learned.
The houses made by Vikings were supported by wooden posts, which you can see.
The houses were also constructed with basic stone footings.
Now let's move on to the Fen.
As we enter the Fen, you will notice many creatures, such as zombies, which stood for the Draugr.
And skeleton horses, which stood as the mythical creature known as Sleipnir.
You can also see Unfer's decapitated head hanging on the tree.
Now let's enter the boiling pit of slime.
When you enter, you'll see the banner which displays the color yellow.
The color yellow stands for the deadly sin of greed.
Greed was shown in the book when Beowulf chose to take the sword.
There are also many valuable treasures here.
We can finally move to the last part.
Beowulf's boat.
We also researched about Viking ships called longships.
The longships were double-ended with either a dragon or a snake carved into the bow.
The longships were rowed by oars that were scattered around the sides of the ships.
Beowulf's boat contains many horses for Beowulf's men.
Now we will go into the lower deck.
This area contains many barrels that held meat, fish, and bread.
When we researched these longships, we saw that Vikings brought these food items on their journeys.
There is also hay for the horses.
And now we can go to Beowulf's sword.
When Beowulf was on his way to Hall Heorot, he stuck his sword on top of a hill.
Here we added Beowulf's sword on a hill in the position of a cross.
Which was described in the book.